Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Road to League with Wrexham. We played a couple of games between us and, between the last episode and this one. And we have the FA Cup third round against Tranmere to go today, and we're going to play Norwich as well. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. So the two games between were Liverpool. We lost that 2-1. We just could not hold a 1-1 draw here. We allowed Aguilar to score in the 93rd minute. The game should have ended in the 92nd minute. It's a sad face. Then we took on Southampton. That was a 1-0 win. With this one, Livero Zanoneric gets the goal in the 81st minute, and we come away with the win. So we're going to play Tranmere today and then turn around and play Norwich a couple days later. And then we go into a heavy account of games. As for where we are in the table, we have 2 games in hand over Man City, but we are 10 points behind. So the key is, I knew we weren't going to win the table. I mean, that was kind of self-explanatory. We weren't going to win the table. We were on a good run of form. I think this run of form could help us get a European spot, which is what we're kind of hoping for. On top of that, we did get the 2 guys in for loan. Brennan Johnson comes in. He's been playing a little bit up top on the wings, but also can play midfield. Matteo Giovanelli been playing up top. And then Rafael Leao. We actually got Rafael Leao to come over. However, we could not get Manuel Locatelli to come over. He just didn't want to. We eventually got Rafael Leao come over, and then we've been rejected on was it? It's probably Portuguese. So here, the Hermit. I'm not sure if this G is still silent in Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. So Guimarães. It's hard. Yeah, but we were looking at him, but we don't have the ability to buy him because we pumped a lot of our budget to pushing this up by about 20 million, so we can actually afford the guys to bring it on loan. So on the injuries, we had Brahim Diaz go down with 1, but he's about to come back. Lovero went down with 1, but that's a flu. Caputo's still out with that knee injury. He's not going to be back for the remainder of the season. And so that's that. What we're going to play against Tranmere in the Carabao Cup is our backup. So we're going to get these guys in. We're going to get him some time, and we did actually fulfill the promise to Gabia. So he's going to be a central defender defense. Salvatore will be back here as well. Giovanelli will be up top. Brandon Johnson up here. Montanez will be good. When we flip over, Rafael Leao will be the one up top. He will be the one up top, obviously. And Ender Salian will be the one on the right. So we're going to kind of flip some stuff around. Cepeda will be on the left, and we'll kind of play with that. Salian is better on the right, and Cepeda is technically better on the left. He's still kind of learning it. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. We'll play Cepeda on the left about midway through the game. But we're going to be playing our backups because this is Tranmere. And please, God, don't allow Tranmere to go. Anton Horning wants this bid to kind of go through for 20 million for Newcastle. I think there's some extra numbers in there, but hey, I'm fine with that. And we kind of get our money boost. No big deal. Kind of there because we'll look at using someone else there. I'm not sure who, but we'll use someone else as our number 2 back here. Not really worried about it. So we might bring someone else on loan, or with that 20 mil, we might bring another asset in. So we might buy someone else just to play back there as a backup. So I'm feeling good with what we're coming out against Tranmere. Should be an easy day. Tranmere is... I forgot to look at this. Tranmere is in League One. So still could be a threat. But I mean, we just have to play decently well and we should have this. And Valente just wants to put that in the crowd. Okay. Horning's taking a shot there. Charles does make the save. Easy day for Charles there. Montanez will take the corner. Puts it in. Going back post. Giovanelli can't win that. I think it's Strickland. Yeah, Strickland was the one that got a header on it. Montanez going near post. It's going to be headed out. Salvatore. Gabbia heads it. Headed again. And that's going to be cleared out of bounds by Tranmere. Going back. Making a move here. Trying to cross it. That's going to actually be popped up. Deflected as Charles. Good kick deep. Salvatore to Valente. Gellenbach looking. Reynolds puts it over the top to Montanez. Montanez looking for the cross. Giovanelli just cannot take the shot because he's offsides. That hurts my soul. Valente with the great throw in going to Giovanelli. There's the header to Johnson. Trying to cross it. There's a lot of traffic in the middle though. Gellenbach gets that header. Horning over the top. Giovanelli is offside. That's an easy ball though for Charles. Put him as a Mitsala here. I think it's probably better. Montanez looking, going to Brendan Johnson. Brendan Johnson has a shot and it's over. We need Brendan Johnson to get back on the horse. Start scoring some goals. I think he was at Arsenal and he just wasn't getting the playing time at Arsenal. If it's not there, just reset. Rollins is in goal today. There's a good one. Going back. Good ball over the top. Good move by Montanez. Crosses. Giovanelli can't. Reynolds takes a shot and that's deflected. It's not a bad try. Salvatore is a smart play. There it is. Brendan Johnson. We need to get him back on his horse, and Brendan Johnson is certainly doing that. Good little goal there. Good little goal there. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Let's praise the guys. Now Salvatore got himself a goal there off the header. Let's go over to key highlights. We'll go extended for the Norwich game. I think we go key highlights for Tranmere. I don't see us losing this game. So ultimately what we're going to get in, we're going to get Rafael Leao in. He is short of fitness a bit. I think he's coming off an injury possibly, or he just wasn't being played enough, which was kind of weird if that's the case. Giovanelli. Yep. In the 22nd minute, just open up. We just had 3 goals within 10 minutes. 13, 22, and 23. Smart play by Rollins. Gabia. Horning. Back to Gabia. Let's just move it around. I mean, that's a legal slide tackle. Going back to Johnson. Over the top. Trying to go to Montanez. Good clearance. Okay, this is going to get out of hand. That is 4 goals in 15 minutes. Maybe we'll play an extra game today. We'll play the game against Chelsea, maybe. Because we're going to finish this one in 2D. It's just, we're destroying Tranmere, but we wanted to see how Tranmere kind of is developing. And this is the first game we also see a lot of the guys we got in on loan. So I want to see how they kind of are suiting up, and they're suiting up pretty well. Can't complain. Okay, I'm going to get Leao in for the second half. Yep. Definitely, he's just doing work. Okay. Rafael Leao. Get him in. Carlos Alberto. Let's get him in just to get his fitness up. And let's get in. Let's get Johnson back here. Going back. No, Reynolds. Get Cepeda in here. Let's do this. Cepeda is learning that outside position, so we might as well just put it there. Okay, we're playing fine. There's no reason to panic here. Kirkilia. Take up let's take out Brennan Johnson and then put in Guatemala. Let's just not do that. Let's put in Guatemala for Montanez. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna play an extra game today. We're gonna have 3 games in here, because I don't think Tranmere is gonna do much against us. Obviously, it's 5-0. We're not gonna score 5 or 6 goals in 5 minutes. Who's 25? Let's Leao miss that. Just as long as he's had a decent shot, I mean, you can't be mad at that. It's about as good as any win that we're going to get there. We'd love to see it. We played in our style and we played what we had to, but that was an FA Cup game. That was an easy game. We have Norwich, quick turnaround. Then we're going to play Chelsea. We are going to play these two games. With this one, I could use a good run in the FA Cup. Not only will we make other teams money, we will make ourselves some money by winning games. So that is the ultimate goal. On my cut here, we might do, well, we have to kind of wait for one of the guys to leave before we can make a bid for the guy that we want. This is the list that we were looking at, and there's a couple guys in here, but really my eyes on this Brazilian right here. Good forward. You can pop in and play. But also I've been looking at a couple of other guys. Like Batista was one. There was one other one that was defender that we were looking at. Here we go. But it's going to take a lot to get him. So that's not something that's remotely feasible. But maybe a guy like Rafael do Nascimento. Maybe we can bring him in as a defender. We'll kind of see who we ultimately get. All right, so in the FA Cup, we drew Arsenal. We're at home though, so there's that, but it's still Arsenal. Did we beat Arsenal this season? We tied them. Okay, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that we pulled Arsenal. Okay, so Norwich, we have our team selection here. They're playing a 4-4-2. We're going to be playing with Leao up top, Cepeda on the left, and Ender on the right. And we're playing the starters pretty much everywhere else. Everyone else should also be in a good bit of playing at the under 21, so that's good there. Diaz is just suiting up, but he's not going to play in this game, but in an emergency we will. And we do have a loan out for one other guy yet pending. We'll bring him in, and then maybe if we make one other one, then I mean, this is our lineup going into the latter half of the season, which we have enough defenders. We have enough defenders in here. We have a bunch of midfielders. We have an extra striker. We have a bunch of strikers up here. I mean, I think we're set. If we have any more injuries, we'll be able to handle it decently well. And that was one of the biggest things. So we have to win our home games. There's no excuse here. This is Norwich. We're not going to be in 2D. I'm going to change this. We're going to go key highlights since we've already had one game on key highlights, and then we'll do sideline. We'll see what we get. Unless we start seeing nothing, and then we'll put it to extended. Which, here we go. Here's our first bit. Kilia to Canalita. Passing it around. Okay. Good one up to Arda. Good ball to Ender. Ender's going to fight. Get it to Leao. Leao's going to put it in, but I think he's going to be offsides. VAR is going to look at this. I don't think it's close, though, to be honest. Yep. Here we go. I don't know what we were trying to do there, but that should have been a shot. Oko's going to win it in the air. Arda's going to win it on the second effort. Cepeda out wide. Looking, playing it through. Leao was onside this time, I think. The man is putting the ball in the back of the net. He just needs to figure out his offsideness. Yep, he's offsides. Oh, he took a step forward. That's why. It is raining outside. That's why there's not a lot of light over here. Okay. So encourage the team again, and Golier goes down with an injury. That kind of sucks. So with that in mind, we are going to put in Brennan Johnson. We're going to play Brennan Johnson as a central midfielder on attack. And that was one he was pulled out directly. There wasn't a knock. So that's going to be likely a long-term injury. Not happy with the performance. I need you to do more. I'm going to encourage you. Are we dominating possession? No, we're not dominating possession. We've been unlucky, I think. This time he's onside. Brennan Johnson puts it off the post. Selkirk's going to win it in the air. Canalita's going to hustle back to get it. Okay. Good bit of ball. It's a good ball to Cepeda. That's close. I'm going to err on the side that's not a foul. The layout is there. Okay. Those aren't bad shots, Brennan Johnson. We're going to boost it up to play positive. Canalita's going to service this. We're not going to win it. Cepeda's going to have the ball there. Thiago. We're going to get the ball around. We're going to play a bit more positive right now, though. I feel like. Henderson out to Rodriguez. Good ball to use the line. Enders there. That was the Leao. In this one, Leao just cannot finish it. What a sad face. That's sad. Okay. Keep grinding. I guess we forced him in a formation. It's probably not favorable. But that is a backward pass. Leao finally has his goal. There's no offsides with that. Let's go under. Did I say Cepeda? I meant under. Okay, Cepeda's going to come out. We're going to put in Giovanelli in. Montanez is the next one to come in. Let's make that, and then we'll make the last 3 subs around the 70th minute or so. Leao's playing great. Let's take out Kakrilia, get Volante in. Volante's the one with the massive potential. Get Salvatore in here. And let's get Montanez in for kind of late. No. I really want to pull out Ender. He's playing well. Flip these around. Salvatore can play on the right. Yeah, let's flip those around just because the defense isn't playing as solid as I would like rating wise. I feel like Johnson and Canalito are playing fine in the middle. Okay. He has to boot that and we can take possession. That's a good header out to Volante. Just put it in space where only our guys are. There we go. Salvatore up to Ender. Ender crosses Canalita. Canalita should have taken that shot, to be honest. Ooh, Volante had a rocket there. That was on target too. My man. Love to see it. Canalita's gonna take this one. That's a good ball in the middle. Green's able to just grab it. We are dominating his shots and on target. They are down though, 1 man on the field. They're down to 10 men because of an injury. Okay. Just fighting up. It's 3 to 4 weeks. It's gonna hurt. But that all is lost. Because I think the man that we're bringing in, we bring him in on loan if he actually agrees. Alexis McAllister. He could play that attacking role. So that's going to be it for today's episode. So I was going to play the Chelsea game, but actually I think I'm going to leave it with the Tranmere and Norwich game. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.